guys, it's CocoaTarot, and today we have a pick-a-card on the topic of a deep dive into your kisses, plus your next big smooch. Basically, I'm going to be describing your kissing style based on the energy of the people you've kissed, and go into your next meaningful smooch. My readings are closed right now, but thank you to everyone who has been supporting the channel. I'm pretty sure this video is going to go up on my birthday. Yeah, on the 5th. So make sure you show it some extra love. I also opened an Instagram. I think I'm going to start doing little mini readings on there. It's the same handle as on YouTube, CocoaTarot. But we have 3 piles to choose from based on the images in the thumbnail. So this will be pile 1, this will be pile 2, and this will be pile 3. And I will see you guys in your piles. Hey, pile 1, we're going to get right into your reading and do a deep dive into your kisses, plus your next big smooch. If this reading resonates with you when it is over, let me know down in the comments. I'm super curious. And please like this video if you want to see more videos like this. I'm going to lay the cards out, get into the message, and then we'll clarify later with the tarot. For pile number 1, you got femininity, beauty, naturalness. Femininity if you are a woman, but also natural beauty if you are a man. Cancer. Desert island. Sacred lotus. Enlightenment. No mud, no lotus. And Mars. The drive for, the confronting of action. Pile number 1. Your kisses steal people away. It's a driving force that makes people want to swim deeper or learn more about you, even if they already know about you. I think that when you kiss someone, they have to confront their feelings about it. It's an emotional kiss. Very slow. Also slowing the pace of time. With the desert island here, it feels as if kissing you makes the other person be in this energy of everything around you guys disappears and it's just the two of you. It's not forced or sloppy or 2 people trying to, show off. It's intentional and full of emotions. I think that when you kiss someone, you're not just doing it for fun or to be flirty. You actually have emotions for this person. In fact, I think people who have kissed you in the past, they feel special because they know they're one of a few, very few, if not the only one. There's also an exposure to your kiss where people feel naked. They feel seen. They feel exposed. People could even feel bonded to you after a kiss. I'm hearing this energy of, oh no, pile number 1 has me now. Or, Cupid's shot its arrow. For some of you, there have been people who, after they've exchanged a kiss with you, they wanted to steal you away. And although you have the Cancer symbol and there's some water here, I don't think that your kiss is necessarily wet. But there could be a lot of emotional exchanges. So maybe you could talk a little bit, or you find that you have a lot to say when you are kissing someone because you have these surge of emotions and hormones and, all kinds of things. When you kiss, it releases a lot of oxytocin and dopamine. Not to mention all those little nerve endings, on your lips and your tongue. So I think because you're such an emotionally deep person, pile number one, you get almost romantically overstimulated from kissing, or maybe other people feel this way. There's so much going on behind this woman in this card, and it tells me that you're really good at the details. Holding the person's hand, or the smallest little nibble or bite. There's these little sweet moments to it that people who have kissed you, they get on a loop in their head when you're not around, when they miss you. They think about kissing you. It's really intense. That's what it is. I'm feeling other people be like, you were holding all that back, or you were holding all that in. There's this other side to you that comes through in your kiss. Some of you could be quite shy or reserved, but that bold part of yourself, that Aries part of yourself, comes out through that simple interaction. People can really feel that there's a heat underneath all that water or emotion or sweetness. A desert island, depending on who you ask, can be paradise, or it could be hell. And people get heaven and hell in your kiss. Like I said, there is elements of slow passion, almost like a slow dance, but there's this heat element where maybe you grab their hair, or you are holding on to their shirt, or it's a unique blend of showing that you care, but also showing how bad you want someone. You're also not afraid to take the lead or to move in first. If you see an opportunity, you're going to take it. With the pincers here on the Cancer too, I'm just feeling a lot of grabbing or being, sitting on someone. There's a lot of body contact. It's not just you turning your face and, giving a kiss. Your whole body's involved. There's energy to it. There have been people who have kissed you and then they felt like they could run a mile. The fact that you're really vulnerable in your kiss is the best part. The people that you kiss can feel your vulnerability or feel your softness. And even though you might crank up the fire a little bit sometimes, there's still this attention to detail and care that is really appreciated. Let's get into the tarot and get some more. Tell me more about pile number one. Yeah, I just feel like you have so much meaning in your kiss. I can, like I'm kissing you. Am I kissing you, pile number one? I can feel that when people kiss you, they can feel your emotions that day. If you had a hard day, you're going to kiss hard. If you had a beautiful day, you're going to make it sweet and put a smile at the end of it. You really do shine your energy and emotions through that simple interaction. Someone here too can have lips on the smaller side, very delicate. I know society likes to say that big lips are, the best, but as a big lip girly, I love a beautiful, small, cute lip on someone. I think it's beautiful. So there could be someone here who really loves your sweet little lips, okay? Clarify this for pile number one. I have shuffled too much. Even Kitty's got his claws in me. Can you guys see that? He's like, stop shuffling. All right, tell me more about pile number one's kisses. Thank you so much. We got the 5 of Cups. Really, Kitty? The 5 of Pentacles. I'm just kidding. Hey, we also got the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so your next big smooch might be with someone that you're reunited with, or there's this element of it's been a long time. I'm seeing someone just kind of like push you up against a wall, or be, when it happens, it's really intense. It's like we've been waiting for this kiss for so long. There's a lot of, it could almost be, I'm hearing tearful. Okay, the Queen of Swords, yeah. It's healing. It's like healing and full of emotion and just like, whoa, we've been waiting for that. So this could be with someone that maybe you had a fight with, or there's tension, or even if it wasn't a fight, it's just like a long time coming. Maybe you haven't seen them in a while, and that's why the kiss is so potent. I'm just seeing you being grabbed, okay? Or maybe you're grabbing this person. It's like a full-on grab and hold, and like it's been so long. I almost feel like I want to cry, so I don't know if that's you guys' energy or this other person, but I feel really emotional right now. Overwhelmed almost. It's a healing kiss. It's a loving kiss, but there's also this bite to it. Once again, there's this bite to it that's like, I'm not letting you go this time. Fives are tough energy, and it could have been a tough time without this person, or this could be someone where you feel their energy so heavily when they're not around that when they are around, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's a reunion all over again. Like, I feel really, it's hard to speak right now. This seems like a connection that's hard to put in words. That's why we probably got the sacred lotus, because, whew, I'm feeling it, pile number one. Wow. Your next big smooch might make you cry. Maybe not in the moment, but it'll be intense. It could even be after expressing yourself in a very emotional, but even almost like an intensely frustrated way, or I don't want to say an argument. It's more like you or someone else being passionate about how you feel or expressing that, and then this smooch happens and some kind of emotional moment. For example, maybe you and this person miss each other or want to be in contact with each other, but there's a lot of stuff left unsaid. But then once you guys are in contact with each other, it's like all that comes bubbling to the surface. And maybe you say, I miss you, and this person's like, well, I miss you. I don't know. It's like you guys both feel equally left out and equally in sorrow over this. This could be someone that you broke up with, but it wasn't super negative, or this person wasn't like an enemy, or, you know, it wasn't anything crazy. You guys just got drifted apart. And this could be the kind of kiss that kind of drifts you guys back together. Because I'm getting this energy of you guys not really knowing that, like, there's love for each other with the Queen of Cups, but there's also this, like, you guys not really knowing if it's still there or not, or if it's been too long, or life has gotten in the way. There's just a lot of questions. This is someone that, with the deserted island and the sacred lotus and the star, can be about healing. You and this person have healed separately about the same situation or the same energy, the same emotion. There's something that both of you guys have healed, but not together. Or you're in the process of healing separately. And this isn't to say that you guys don't have a support system. It's just like you and this energy are not directly in contact right now, or just kind of deserted from each other. But yeah, pile number one, your next big smooch might put things into perspective for you. For some of you guys, it's going to put you in this Queen of Swords where you kind of are like, okay, I really know where I stand here. And for others of you, you're just going to fall deeper into whatever emotion you've been feeling about this situation. Because for some of you, you were left out by this person, and for others of you, you left this person out. So however it resonates for you, regardless, your next big smooch feels like homecoming. But that is your reading, pile number one, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, pile two. We're going to get right into your reading and deep dive into your kisses, plus your next big smooch. Ooh. But if this reading resonates with you when it is over, let me know down in the comments. I'm super curious. And please like this video if you want to see more videos like this. I'm going to get your cards out, get into the message, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. But you got... Oh, don't fall out. Okay, we got meeting, date, encounter, groom and respect yourself for that first date and for all the ones that follow. Meeting, date, encounter. Interesting. Okay, we got pleasure. We're already getting some hints at your next smooch. Misfortune. How are you going to get pleasure and misfortune? I know you're shaking your head right now because I'm like, what? What? Okay. We also got the crocus. I cannot speak in this reading, and I was doing fine in pile number 1. So, yeah, I'm definitely feeling like you guys like to use some tongue. Yes, you do. Spell out some names, show off a little bit, your little French technique, okay? So you got the crocus, cheerfulness. It is spring. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. And the third house, okay, by making the right connections, the idea in question, getting your ideas going. Very interesting, pile number 2. I'm getting a social vibe from you, pile number 2. And that's not to say that you go around kissing everybody. But I do think that you know, based off of a kiss, whether or not you're going to be effing with somebody like that. You're very precise on how you like to kiss. I think you're someone who likes for someone to match your energy. Or for some of you guys, you like to be the one to set the tone. This is really specific, but there are some of you who like for your top lip to be on top, if that makes sense. It feels like I'm in charge. You're in charge, pile number 2. And you're going to be deciding if you and that person are going to be kissing again or not. I do feel that if you pick this pile, you have had nonchalant kisses in the past, or you could be someone where, yeah, kissing's fun, but it's really not that deep for you. Not to say that you do it with everyone. That's not what I mean, but I'm just saying that it's not that deep. You could, give your friend a peck on the lips, and you're doing it out of like cheerfulness or the moment. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily because you like this person. It's funny, pile number 2, because I'm tapping into the energy of people who have kissed you. And for some of them, it was a hit. And for some of them, it was a miss. And it's not necessarily because of you. It's just energy. And you probably are like, yeah, there were a few people where we were like, yeah, that's not. There's like this lightheartedness to you where you don't take things personally. You're probably someone who understands that people have preferences or people are into certain things and not into certain things. And you don't really take that to heart. If someone doesn't match your kissing style, you're probably the type of person who's like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. You're not like, oh, they're so terrible and, being crazy about it. You're very mature. That's funny. It's like you're very mature when it comes to kissing, but at the same time, it just feels not that deep for you. So there could be some people who have kissed you and thought that it was going to go further, and you didn't really feel much, but they felt a lot. So I am feeling some people who feel a little bit, bitter about that. But once again, I don't think you're taking it personally. Someone here has definitely kissed a friend, or your next kiss might be with a friend or someone who is a friend to you. And I specifically went into this reading thinking about your next big smooch being like a meaningful one, okay? Not you just like kissing your dog when you come home, okay? So, like I said, it could be a friend or it could be on a date, like it says here, meeting, date, encounter. You're going to be looking really good. Yeah, you're going to look really good. Your next smooch, you're probably going to be dressed to the nines or out and about talking with people. It could even be outside. I don't know why I'm feeling that outside here with the spider webs, or I'm definitely feeling like it's at night when you're being indulgent. That doesn't mean that you have to be drinking or anything. You could just be out at a restaurant or getting some food at the food truck. You know what I mean? But it definitely feels like at night and you're looking good. You're looking good, pile number 2. I mean, who wouldn't want to kiss you? For some of you, a small few of you, it could be a stranger, And maybe you go into the kiss like, it's just fun, whatever. And then, you end up actually getting that person's number and planning a date around it. Clarify this for pile number 2. Tell me more about their kiss. Oh my gosh. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's some bite to your kiss for sure. The Ace of Swords. The King of Wands. Yeah, I felt that. You guys like to be the one that sets the tone, the one that's in charge. If someone is kissing you and they try to, get a little squeeze or fill you up, you could be like, you know, I don't know, I'm feeling someone be like, like, you're really good at just, you don't even have to say it, okay? Yeah, the judgment. And you guys judge people off a kiss for sure. You definitely judge people. You got the Prince of Wands and the Page of Wands. I won't lie to you. Pile number 2. You're coming through as a little flaky if you don't like the kiss. You will be like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's go. I didn't like that. Let's go. It's really, that's that misfortune and pleasure. I think you will really get out of there if it's not too good. But if it is good, you're like, ooh, let me move around in this energy. Let me, you know, have fun with this. One more. The King of Cups, shut up. Oh my gosh. With the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Shut up. Damn, pile number 2. I feel like you know what you're doing. People talk about body counts, but what's your kiss count, pile number 2? Dang. Jeez. You got a lot of tricks in your bag, but you don't pull them out for everyone. And that's why you have this judgment card. You judge, you gauge, am I going to keep kissing this person or not? And if it's someone that you want to continue the connection with, then you start to really show your hand a little bit. And I don't know, it starts to get pretty steamy. You're like a wild animal, pile number 2. I don't know, when you are comfortable enough to get into that space, holy crap. It's real hungry and like, I heard dictating. You're like a dictator. I don't know. You'd be all tyrannical or something. And with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords, you be saying some stuff and you be saying it sweet. But it's, I don't even want to say what it's like. Wow. There could be people that kiss you and you say something and they're like, what? What did you just say? Because even this King of Wands, he has a sword. You have a lot of experience. That's what I'm feeling, pile number 2, okay? And for some of you guys, you could be a little bit fluid when it comes to your sexuality. But even if you aren't, I just heard you're very familiar with first base, okay? You know what you like, you know what you don't like, and I'm getting a very meta moment here because I feel like you judge people on their kissing. You have a scale in your head, or I don't know, I'm not calling you judgmental, but I feel like you could write a course on kissing. That's the type of experience that I feel. And not just in a trashy way. What I mean is technique and mood and music. I don't know, maybe you have a lot of make-out playlists or songs that you like to put on when you kiss someone. You just know exactly what you're doing, but you're not just going to pull that out for everyone. I think you're someone who understands kissing as an experience, as like a sensory act, and you just need a certain kind of person that you want to do that with. You know what I mean? Which is why you might gauge people or judge them a little bit through a kiss. For some of you, for example, this could be like you like people with a little edge. You like people with tattoos or piercings, or I just heard something to grab onto. Okay, pile number 2, calm down, okay? But yeah, there's a certain vibe and aesthetic that you like to engage with. Because for you, it's not just about the kiss. It's about the atmosphere. It's about the conversation before the kiss. It's about, you know, what the person tastes like. Do they taste like the gum they were chewing, the drink they just had? Okay, the funnel cake we just shared. You are someone who, and it's funny because we went into this reading and I was like, oh, you probably be kissing everybody. You know what I mean? But toward the end, I'm feeling like that's not really what it is. It's almost like you're scouting for a certain intensity. And when you find it, that's where the magic happens of your kiss. I'm hearing you can come get this trial run, but only a few will really experience the type of pleasure that you have to offer. So people in the past that you've kissed that might not have the best to say about it, I think you might even smile to yourself because they don't realize that that was because you didn't make it steamy. That was because you didn't put your all into it on purpose. That was intentional. I also just realized that you got Saturn and Venus on these cards. So there is this feeling that you're really good at kissing people to get them to shut up, or a heated argument type of kiss. With the King of Cups and the King of Wands, you know when to be passionate and sweet, and you also know when to just come in there guns blazing and take control. You're really big on hygiene and for someone's breath to smell good too, so I don't think you're afraid of telling someone you're in a relationship with or someone you're dating, like, hey, you're gonna need to go swish around. So pile number 2, your next big smooch. I'm feeling like there's a humor element to it, or curiosity. Maybe you and this person are kind of just like exploring the connection, or just kind of using the kiss as a gauge for the heat or intensity. For some reason, I was also getting the word wrestling, that you could wrestle with this person. Or because you like control, pile number 2, this person could kind of wrestle a bit with you when it comes to that control. So, for example, if you are masculine and you are kissing another feminine, your next big smooch, they might be the one taking the lead or climbing on top, that sort of thing. But it feels almost like seeing where this kiss goes. Whoever you end up kissing next, this big smooch, you're going to start seeing this person in a new light with the Ace of Swords. There's something about this kiss, and for some of you, it's going to be misfortune. For some of you, it's going to be pleasure, where you will see this person differently after the exchange. There are a few of you where this next kiss could be, I'm hearing an act of forgiveness with the Judgment card, or someone, like coming in to say sorry, or you saying sorry, and that kiss bringing you guys back to where you were. Now we're fighting. Do you see this? This is what I mean. Like, there's something here with wrestling. You guys might be wrestling somebody and it gets a little steamy. I don't know. Maybe you like play fight with your lover, because my cat is just wanting to bite on me. You guys definitely like to bite during your kiss a little bit, and not just on the lips, jawline, that kind of thing. Someone here really likes clavicles. But pile number 2, your next kiss is probably going to be really revealing to you about where you want to go next with this person, or if it's just a meaningless kiss. You know what I mean? And for a small slither of you, it's like a forgiveness kiss, or you and this person getting back on track with something after being cold, or a period of arguments or something like that. It becoming very warm again. Regardless of type of kiss or who it's with, it's going to be liberating. There's like this feeling of just being free with it and letting the cards fall where they may, pretty much. For some of you, you won't take it too seriously, and for others of you, it could open a new chapter. But that is your reading, pile number 2, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, pile 3, we're going to get right into your reading and do a deep dive into your kisses, plus your next big smooch. If this reading resonates with you when it is over, let me know down in the comments. I'm super curious. And please like this video if you want to see more videos like this. Pile number 3. I'm going to get your cards out, get into the message, and we'll clarify it with the tarot. Let's see what you got. Future anticipation preparation, number 31. Time will tell. Okay. Autocracy. I think that's how you pronounce that. 31 again. Passion. I didn't mention the numbers on the cards in the other pile, so there's something here with a date or numbers being really significant. It could be at the end of the month, your next big smooch, on the 31st of a month. But passion. Daffodil. Rebirth and new beginnings. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Wow. And the 7th house. Diplomatically, relationships get a fair deal. You also got Venus and Mars, so you could have been drawn to pile 1 or 2. But regardless, pile number 3, your kiss is very formal, really neat. For some of you, you save a little room for the Holy Ghost. You could be someone who values intimacy on a different level than most people your age or the people around you. For example, you know how everyone has been into Love Island, including me, okay? I've jumped on the bandwagon, I watched it, but you could have been someone where all the kissing that happened in that show, you could be like, I could never kiss that many people. And, not let alone one day in a span of a month or a few years. Like, there's something here about your energy that is more conservative and modest, but not boring. It just feels as if your kisses come with a contract, a deal, a marriage, a relationship, actual courting. If you're going to kiss someone, it's because you believe that this is someone you see a future with. Even now, trying to tap into people who have kissed you in the past, for a lot of you, it could be maybe just like 2 or 3 people, maybe 4. And those were probably people that you were in a relationship with or had a deep commitment to. I'm seeing your energy as someone who values a romantic peck, a forehead kiss, a kiss on the cheek, a kiss on the neck, a kiss on the hand. There's something here. Some of you guys, I just heard a kiss on the inner thigh. There's something here very old world romantic about your kisses, and it's definitely not boring. It's like a slow burn. There's something about your kisses that leave a trail or leave some energy to the imagination in a good way. I just heard the people that kiss you, they feel chosen. Or it feels special, like a covenant is what I'm hearing. Jeez Louise. It just feels like a big deal. Yeah, your kisses may not be full of tongue and saliva and craziness, but it's delicate, it's soft. There's love in it. You know when people make food and people are like, what you put in this? And they're like, I put love, okay? That's you guys when it comes to the kiss. It's like, what? It felt so simple, but it felt so good, and it's because you put that love into it. You guys have really soft lips, soft skin, soft hands. Even if you're a masculine, there's like a soft plush to your mouth. It's pillowy. And there's a taste here. Something about your lip balm, your chapstick. Some of you guys could like to eat mint, or if there's a drink that you like to drink a lot, you could taste like that drink. I'm really drawn to the hair in this photo, so there could be a lot of you that like to play with someone's hair while you kiss them, grab the hair, put it behind the ear. There's a sensuality to your kiss. And it feels fair. People feel satisfied. They're not left wanting more. It's the feeling of like, that was just enough. That was perfect. Your kisses are super aesthetically pleasing too. I think you're the type of person that if you kissed your lover, the person you're in a relationship with, whoever in public, it wouldn't be seen as like raunchy PDA. People would be like, oh, look at them. A sweet kiss. I don't know. There's something very clean and soft about your kiss. Clarify this for pile number 3. Tell me more about their kisses and their next big smooch. Your next big smooch for some of you guys could be, I'm seeing like at an airport saying goodbye, or to someone. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands, you could be traveling, a kiss goodbye or a kiss like see you later. And someone really, with that King of Wands like grabbing you and being like, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. It's like a kiss that's like, let's make it count. That's what it feels like. Let's make this kiss count. With the Chariot here, it definitely could be at the end of the month or when you're on the move, and it's full of promise or tomorrows, or someone could be promising something to you, or you promising like, I'll text you when I get there, or I'll see you soon. The 9 of Cups there. Yeah. Look with the world, it's like, I gotta go. I'm telling you, your next kiss is when you are saying goodbye to someone. But it's not goodbye forever, it's just goodbye for now. And there's something about this kiss, with the time will tell, where maybe this is the last time you really have to say goodbye to this person. And like, this kiss is like, oh, I'm hearing move closer together, or let's travel again together. Or there's this feeling where this kiss makes you want to start planning another trip, or start figuring out how to see this person again as soon as you get back, or as soon as you leave. It puts this perspective, like, I want this. For some of you guys, you could realize, like, I want to live with you, or marry you, or, you know, something like that. That's very diplomatic, or I don't want to say diplomatic, but you know what I mean? Something traditional. I'm hearing, well, I love you, you love me, let's just live together, or let's just figure this out, or there's something about this kiss that might cause a move. And that's specifically for people who are like in a long distance relationship or something. You know, obviously don't take that so to heart if it's someone who you're not in contact with or have established that kind of relationship, because it does feel like this kiss takes your relationship to the next level. This could even be a kiss where you say, I love you for the first time, or reach an understanding that this is an equal exchange in this romantic dynamic. I will say, okay, this part is not romantic at all, but I do feel like for some of you, you might be getting a big old smooch from a family member. If they're like came to visit and then they're flying home, you know what I mean? And then, you know, giving you a big old smooch on the cheek and telling you, you know, I'll see you soon. But it's just like, that's that rebirth. There's a new beginning after your next kiss. Or if it's not, you know, like if it was that parent example, there could be a new beginning with your relationship with that parent, or, you know, something like that, guys. It's different for all of you. But it's like your next big smooch feels like safety, reciprocity. You know what I mean? That feeling of like, oh, I love you, you know, that kind of thing. And even these two, they're going separate ways. Yeah, so, yeah, it's like bittersweet. It's a bittersweet kiss. Because you will see this person again. It won't be long, you know, but whoever this is someone that you can miss a lot, you know, like a sibling, a parent, a lover. But obviously we're focusing mostly on romantic, but I did want to get those familial, platonic messages out because I did feel it in this pile. For some of you, maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're coming into town and your next big smooch is them being like, oh my gosh, I missed you so much. I'm so glad that you're here. But someone is leaving somewhere at the end of the month. I do feel it. Maybe, you know, this is timeless, so whatever month that we're in. So I wanted to look up autocracy because I like to know what words mean. Okay. But it says online that the meaning is a system of government by one person with absolute power, or a country, state, or society governed by one person with absolute power, domineering rule or control. So once again, with that word, I'm getting the message that you really dictate the pace in your relationships. Not in a controlling way, but you're someone who likes to move a little bit slower or have kind of a slow burn romance. If not that, this could be the example I said earlier of investing in long distance relationships. There's just something here where you are open to those kind of situations because they offer more of that slow burn romance. And when it comes to your kiss, that could even be you being able to dictate how far the kiss goes. This is random, but there's a few of you where your next kiss could be in a government building. You know, it could even be like you going to tour or in leisure time, like a museum or something like that. The Library of Congress, who knows, you know? Regardless, it's really neat and tasteful. And I don't know why I just heard this, but your parents would be proud, okay? But that is your reading pile number 3, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.